And good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. I'm going to explain how you can listen to TV or any electronic device through hearing aids. The advantage of doing so gives you a lot better. Many of you might have noticed if you're having some trouble hearing as you get older, especially, you have trouble understanding what the dialogue is on TV programs, or you're not hearing the music very well. If you're streaming on YouTube or streaming through your TV, you'll notice the quality is not too good through the speakers or your TV system. Even if you've got very expensive system, you still are having trouble with hearing the dialogue, understanding the dialogue, especially when it's in with an accent from a different language, like British programming or some other programming where the dialogue's in a different accent. Anyway, so the best solution to that is a TV adapter uh, built, manufactured usually by your hearing aid provider, hearing aid company. In the case, I have Philips brand hearing aids, and I've obtained a TV adapter for Philips, which will work for, I think, nearly all the various models of the Philips hearing aids. Of course, especially the latest ones. Latest one out is the 9050 Philips. Okay, so once again, the advantage is you'll be able to hear the dialogue and understand dialogue, hear better quality of music, and just generally all around better. Listening it through your hearing aid instead of through the speaker of your um, TV system or your sound system, because you can hook it up to your regular sound system as well. Okay, now uh, another fact is that the studies have shown that most people have trouble understanding dialogue on TV, and it's a factor of when the filmmaker or the producer does their program. They mix a lot of music into it, mix a lot of background sounds, and those will interfere with you understanding the dialogue. Especially as you get older, it's harder and harder to understand. Now, younger folks might not have as much trouble as the older folks, but with the background sound effects, with the background music while somebody's speaking, it's very difficult for a lot of people to understand. So the TV adapter is a great solution to that. Now, another advantage that the TV adapter is you can set the volume to your hearing aids separately from the sound coming out of the TV. So if you've got people in the room also watching TV with you, they can set the TV sound out of the speakers as whatever they want, louder or softer. And and you can do the same with through your hearing aid, adjust it louder or softer independently. So the people in the room, you don't have to turn up the sound real loud or turn it down soft. They can do whatever they want, and then you do whatever you want with your hearing aids to set the volume to your level. So you can have a group of people hearing easily through their own method of hearing. Now, also in the TV adapters for the hearing aids, there's a thing called low energy now out. Bluetooth low energy, which uses obviously low energy, so your hearing aid batteries don't wear down as fast. And also, it allows as many people as you want who have that brand of hearing aid to hear through the TV adapter. So if I've got some people at my TV that have the same brand of hearing aid, they can hear through that TV box. Okay, so here's what it is. It comes in a little small box like this, and just open it up. And then you've got your user guide, and all of the hearing aids have very extensive user guides. And then inside you have the actual adapter, TV adapter, and this is very well packaged, and it's taped in there pretty good. So you've got your TV adapter, and then the little places you plug in your cords, and that's what it looks like. Okay, now also in the box, lift out this. Okay, you've got your power cord that just plugs into the wall and plugs into the back of the adapter. And then here you have your cords. Okay, this is a fiber optic cord. It works by light going through the TV or sound system to the adapter. Okay, now if your TV is an older one, it doesn't have that, or your sound system doesn't have the optical connection, they've got a package here of various little adapters. Your typical RCA cord. There's one that goes into your headphone plug if you only have a headphones plug. And like I say, this works typically for your TV, but if you have a stereo system or a sound system you want to plug it into, you can do that as well. Okay, now on the back is your various places to plug in. There's your RCA, and over here is your optical or the fiber optic things. This particular one, the red one, is where you plug in from your TV. And if you have some other devices, a sound system or something, you can use this other one to come out. You plug your cord into this out into your sound speaker system or whatever. So it's very easy to set up, and then it's automatically programmed by just bringing your hearing aids near this, and it automatically sets it up. You know, the Philips, and I presume other TV adapters do the same thing. It actually adds another channel. Like on my Philips, I have 4 different channels for different kinds of hearing, like Wi-Fi, or hi-fi, noise, general, and so forth. Okay, so this actually, when you program it automatically, it gives you a 5th channel, so that's good. Okay, and then a little bit about the specifications to this thing. In the book, goes through how to set it up, and it's pretty simple. And part of the specifications of this particular one is the audio bandwidth is for you people interested in audio fidelity and so forth. It has a 10 kilohertz stereo capability, which presumably is adequate, because most hearing aids, when you're setting it up with your provider, they'll usually go up to about 8,000 or 8K, 8,000 hertz. Because most people, when they get older, they lose above that. They can't even hear things above that, even if you amplify it. So they set a cutoff around 8. So this one goes up to 10. My particular hearing aids has a capability of going up to 10 kilohertz. However, the hearing aid providers on their computer things, it doesn't go that high yet. So they're trying to improve that from time to time. Okay, and then for also a real technical issue, there's a latency on this, which means how long it takes from the TV to get to your hearing aids. This is also, it's in milliseconds, which is 1,000th of a second, which is very small. If you're using the analog, like the RCA plugs, it's 25 milliseconds, which you couldn't even notice. If you're using the digital with that fiber optic thing, it's 28. And this has Dolby Digital sound. And if you're using Dolby Digital sound from your TV or whatever, it's 45 too, so it takes a little bit longer. But still, that's imperceptible. It's 45 thousandths, 45 out of 1,000, so it's very small. Okay, so anyway, so I recommend, if you are having trouble understanding dialogue on TV or listening to music, especially if you're listening to a program that has dialogue along with background sounds and sound effects and music in the background, you undoubtedly can have trouble understanding the dialogue. And a lot of people just turn on their captioning thing. So this device will allow you to actually hear way better. And also, it has Bluetooth. In this particular one, you can go about 45 feet away. So you can be walking around, or sometimes I'll sit outside and watch the TV through the window, or not through the patio door, actually. So you can actually get quite a distance away with this, about 45 feet. You know, like I say, if you got more people in the room, they can all be hooked into this with the same manufactured hearing aid, and the people that don't wear hearing aids can hear the sound through their speaker or the TV speakers separately. So they can hear the sound normally, and then you hear it through your hearing aid. So highly recommended for you folks who have trouble hearing dialogue. And all the hearing aid manufacturers have these TV adapters. Philips, by the way, has a promotion. You get one free if you buy the hearing aids lately. I don't know when that promotion will end, but if you bought one recently, or going to buy a Philips, you get this free. And I think it's about $200, so it's a pretty good deal. All right, thanks for watching. If you like videos, give some comments. If you have any questions, put them in there, and I'll see if I can answer them. And we'll talk to you next time.